Okay, good morning, everyone. Hope you're enjoying this beautiful long weekend. It's always great to have that extra day off on Monday. I wanted to start this week by making some big thank yous to a few of our students. I got a nice surprise earlier this week from two students from grade 5 Gold, Ava and Jordan. I was in the cafeteria eating lunch, and they just came over to sit down with me, and we had a nice conversation about our dogs and looking forward to the upcoming weekend, so I really appreciate that. I also wanted to thank 5 Gray, Mrs. Verzi and Mrs. O'Neill, and the students for inviting me up to their book tasting, which took place on Thursday this week. I was really impressed with our students for displaying their creativity and their enthusiasm for reading, and it was great to see so many parents in at that event. So hopefully we continue to do more of those events going forward. And I also received a couple of really nice cards this week in my mailbox from a couple students from 6 Silver. So thank you to Isabella, Dima, and Alan for your notes of kindness. I appreciate that. It means a lot to me. It's been as I said, a great start to the year. I am very pleased with our students' behavior, so big thumbs up in terms of behaviors in the classroom and really focusing on our howls and making sure that we're being respectful and kind to our classmates and our teachers. I did talk to our students this week, though, of being a little bit more mindful of your behavior in the hallways, especially during transition time. So that is a challenge that we're working with our students on during this week as we started cycle 2 of the first trimester. So that's something that we'll continue to work on as well. I just want to introduce parents to this calendar here. I'm zoom in on that a little bit. This is called the Action Calendar. And this month is Optimistic October. So this is something new that I started this week, and I read it over the morning announcements with our students. It's from an organization called Action for Happiness, and each day they issue a challenge of how you can be happier in your life. And so you can, again, go to actionforhappiness.org and read more information about that. But one of the things that I do in the morning is talk to our students about how they can focus on positive behavior and positive attitude and how that can really make or break their day. So we really try to embrace that growth mindset and continue with that. So I will include a link to that if any parent wants to take a look at that and reinforce that with your child as well. Another thing that I just wanted to talk about, we've been really focusing in on mindfulness. So in the morning, again, we give messages to the students, and I hope that you have an opportunity this weekend with the extra day to do some activities with your child outside and enjoy nature and enjoy going for a walk or maybe taking the dog and spending time with a family. I have this image that I found once online that talks about mindfulness, and it really sort of shows the contrast between our busyness of life today and what really you should try to focus on, which is just finding the simple pleasures in life. So again, hopefully you have an opportunity to do that this weekend with your family. One other thing I want to remind parents about was the PTO. So we're running into the last week of our direct donation. We really look for your help with that so we can support our students and their programming. So if you haven't donated, please do that for us. I know the students appreciate that. Coming up this week, obviously we don't have school on Monday. There's a PTO meeting, 7 o'clock at Oak, Tuesday evening for all those parents that would like to participate in that. A reminder that Tuesday is the deadline to sign up for speech team, so any students that are interested in that can sign up. Hats off to all of our students who did sign up for Student Voice. We had over 360 students sign up for that. There will be information coming out next week for students to figure out which Student Voice crew they're going to be part of. One other thing I wanted to let parents know that starting next week, we're going to be looking at our parent pickup process, trying to make that a little bit more efficient so that we can get more cars in and more students out more efficiently. So be looking for a sign like this. We'll be handing those out to parents at the end of the day next week and be asking you to fill in your child's name and the team they're on, and this will just help speed our process up for parent pickup. With the inclement weather coming, we'll be looking to make some changes for parent pickup so that process can be a little bit more efficient going forward. And one last thing, as always, please make sure you are following us on Facebook and Twitter with the hashtag #WeAreSherwood. That's a great opportunity for you to have an idea of some of the great things that are happening each and every day here at Sherwood with your students. So with that, again, I wish you a great long weekend and looking forward to seeing you all soon. Thanks.